Hello, everybody. My name is Dave Foley, and I'm with Hasmark Publishing International. And my special guests today are Katelynn and Louise. They've written a book together, and what I really want to know is what's the book called, and really who did you write it for?
The book is called Going to Papa and Nana's Farm, and I wrote it for children so they could learn about what happens and where their food comes from on a farm. And yeah, and it all just came alive.
So children, what age range are we looking at with children here?
Around that 6 and 8. I can see kids younger than that because of the pictures that Katelynn illustrated, that they would, younger ones. But I think that 6 and 8 where they could read it themselves and get something out of it. Yeah.
And you just brought up a good point. Katelynn, so you both worked on it together. Katelynn did the illustrations.
Yeah.
That's so cool. And I love that. And so you kind of wrote the concept of the story behind it, right?
Yes.
So that must feel pretty cool. Pretty cool. So Katelynn, it must be pretty cool to have your illustrations, your drawings, your artistic creativity, having it being published. How does that make you feel? Does it make you feel nervous at all?
Definitely. Like when Mom first came up to me with the idea, and like she actually wrote the book, like she got it done.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, I was super excited, but it was also like I've never illustrated a children's book, so it was definitely like I knew this was going to be a learning process, and I knew there was going to be a lot of growth. So I was super excited, and I was extremely nervous in a good way. I knew it was going to push me, but I'm so happy, like just the whole process and all that both Mom and I have learned.
Yeah.
Even just myself as an illustrator, her as becoming an author, and just kind of even working together as a team, and
that's
going
fun.
back and forth on illustrations, kind of finding that happy balance of what her style is, and yet mixing it a little with my own personal style. So that was
what else have you illustrated?
So actually I really haven't illustrated much. So getting out of college, I kind of was bouncing between photography, graphic design, and illustration. So there was very few things, just a few graphics that I've illustrated, but I've never illustrated a children's book. So this is a first for me.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Which I'm hoping more to come with, Mom. So
yeah, well, the drawings are awesome. I actually really like it, and I'm surprised that you don't have like a big history of artistic drawing and whatever that creativity would be, because I think you obviously you're gifted.
Oh, thank you.
So that's you definitely need to keep going with that.
Thank you. Well, it's really one thing that really helped. It is on the farm. And I'm able to, because I'm still here on the farm, I'm able to go around and take pictures, and I've got like an arsenal of pictures just to look through and help me sketch out and help me draw from. So it really helps, because a lot of the things in the book are different snippets of the farm. I mean, it might not be exact color, and it might not be exact, there's still that touch of illustration.
There's a lot of authenticity there, and that's exactly what the point of the book is. Right?
Yeah.
So Louise, did you find when you were writing it that you had to sort of meander and change it at all from your original concept, because of the artistic part?
Well, the first time I wrote the book, I actually was trying, when I sat down and wrote it, I was putting in everything that happens, and it was like a lot of activities. And then I thought, well, I'm not going to be able to explain too much that, it'd be too many things going on. So then I, spaced it out and just showed some different, the same ones, and hopefully I can do it on the next book, is bring something else.
And that's exactly what you've got. You've got tractor rides and feeding the calves and stuff.
Yeah.
What are you do have people coming to your farm regularly. You do tours and such.
Yeah.
What is the favorite activity that you find with most of the kids? What do they love to do the best?
The calves. They really enjoy checking out the calves and going up to them and touching them, and
Yeah.
look on their fingers and just find their favorite one. They like to find the black ones or the red ones,
Oh, right.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, no. My niece, one of her favorite things is finding all the red calves. She has red hair, so
oh, really?
She loves red cows, so it's really fun. Really fun to see that.
Okay, that's pretty. How many calves are there?
Oh gosh, we usually have about 100 on milk.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh,
and
wow.
Usually about 200 in that area, because some of them are off milk, but you have to keep them, tend to them for a while. And then, so yeah.
Wow. And, okay. This is a big, this is fun. I want to do that too. I'm just a big kid, right?
Yeah.
You can come over anytime.
Yeah, I love that.
From baby to adult, we have around that 2,200 animals on our farm. They're spread out in different groups and where they belong. They're all kind of like in their own age group, and
they're different stage of life where they're at.
Wow.
The older cows, the younger cows.
Yeah.
Wow, that's very, very, very cool.
Yeah, there's a lot of care and stewardship behind, that people don't really knows what goes on in, whether it's in the dairy or taking care of the land.
Yeah.
I mean,
I think that comes across too, right? When people would come to your farm, when they would actually be there and see the scale, that many animals, that's a lot of feeding, that's a lot of caretaking, that's a lot of cleaning and all that stuff that goes behind it. Not to mention the acres and acres of land that you're farming as well, in order to support the livestock plus whatever else you're doing. I'm sure you're growing all kinds of food as well for human consumption. So this is a big operation, and I think that would be the coolest thing to see, and it kind of leads me to something else that you have this augmented reality thing going on in the book. I'm the augmented reality guy for Hasmark Publishing, so I'll just say that to tell the viewers that augmented reality is where your book actually comes alive. This really lends itself to a children's book, because when you use your cell phone, for example, or whatever device to scan the image, the marker in the book, a video will pop up and it actually talks about the subject or gives you a lot more information about what's going on in the book. So with your book, what message or what is the I guess the message might be the right word behind your augmented reality experience? So
when they click on a marker, what we want to bring to them is a little short video of that activity. Let's say it's maybe the tractor or the calf, something about the calf being raised, or even the calf's activity or something like that.
We want to kind of give the fun, they get it in the book, but they also get the reality snippet of it, like, what actually happens on the farm.
So this is not like a cartoon.
No.
This is the real,
this
is the real
reality. Yeah.
So it kind of give the kids, two different worlds, so they can kind of see it through fictional, and then they can see through it reality. Through
your illustration, and then it brings it home. So that's almost like actually going to the farm. You're actually giving them that experience. That is so cool. That is so cool. I love that. I just love that. All right. So we have other questions here. One of my favorite questions. So Louise, do you have any intentions of writing another book after this?
Oh, yes. I actually have one that's been I've got it written and edited it one time. And so, it's almost there.
Is it? Okay, good.
It's almost in the hands of the illustrator.
Exactly. So is it part of a series maybe?
Yes. This next one is going to be, I don't want to tell you too much, but it's about a calf.
Okay.
And this calf that's pretty mischief,
Oh, I love it. I love it. Oh, kids are going to love that. Okay, good. Is it also going to have augmented reality?
Yes, it will.
Oh, good.
well, so they can learn more.
Fun. Okay. Well, we'll have to look out for that one for sure.
Yeah.
I like that. Yeah. I like that very much.
Yes.
I guess what we really want to do is tell people where they can learn more about you guys, about your farm, about the book itself. Where can they go to learn more about you guys?
I'm on Facebook and Instagram underneath Louise Malecha. And we also actually have a Facebook page that is Malecha Enterprises. We post weekly different things.
Different things on the farm, whether it be in the shop or the calves or, you know, on the road life. So, or even the family.
And then I also have a website. It's louisemalecha.com. And we also have one for the business. It's malechainc.com. And then Katelynn,
Malecha Enterprises yet to has a YouTube channel where you can find plenty of videos on the operation. I am also on Facebook and Instagram as Katelynn Malecha. So
excellent. Yes, I've actually seen the incredible videos that you guys have. The scope and size and scope of your operation, very, very interesting. Really, really well produced too. I like that. Well, thank you guys so much. It's been wonderful chatting with you about your book, about your operations, about everything that's going on with you guys. I look forward to having this book on the shelf, and I can't wait to see the next book and maybe the next one after that. And I hope we get to chat again.
Soon.
All right. Coming soon.
Thank you, Dave.
thank you.
Thank you so very much.